and grateful hearts for the opportunity to represent our constituents in the great city of Troy, Alabama. Please lead us and guide us in everything we say and do, and make it be pleasing unto your sight. In your name we pray. Amen. Amen. We face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. We have a rather lengthy agenda this evening that we will try to move through as quickly as possible and as thoroughly as possible. So our council did meet. Of course, we know that all of our members are present, and the council did meet at 4 o'clock for our executive committee meeting to discuss agenda items, and all of our members were present there as well. So we did not have any committee reports this evening, but council, you do have the minutes of the previous meeting before you. If there are no additions or corrections to those minutes, motion to approve is in order. So moved by Mr. Meeks, seconded by Mr. Jones. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the minutes are unanimously approved. Thank you. First item on our agenda this evening is Safe Inc. Ms. Jamie McClain. Is Ms. McClain here? Okay, I'll do that before she's done. I will. Thank you. Thank you. Before you proceed for the public's information, we do need to make an amendment to the agenda. We'll do it at the very end, but Mr. Daniels needs to discuss changing the bid that, well, not the bid, but the quote that we had at our last meeting regarding the sanitation trucks, and we will let him discuss the change there so he can get the PO done, and we will move forward if it's appeasing to council. Is there a motion to by Ms. Moultrie, seconded by Mr. Meeks? All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the agenda is amended to allow Vaughn to talk about that particular item. Thank you. All right. Sorry, Ms. McClain, but welcome to the Troy City Council meeting, and please discuss the Juneteenth Freedom Day Appreciation.
Thank you. Good evening to all of you, to our council members and our mayor. If everyone that came with me would stand just real quick, just to acknowledge that those that came. We are the committee for the Juneteenth celebration here in Troy, and it is headed by an organization called SAFE Incorporated, which stands for Securing a Future for Everyone. We presented each of you a letter, and I'm just pretty much going to read from that. Dear Mayor, and City Council, thank you for allowing SAFE Incorporated the opportunity to host Troy's very first Juneteenth Freedom Day celebration, June 16, 2018. SAFE is a 501c3 not-for-profit organization incorporated in Troy the year 2013. Our mission is to provide programs and services for impoverished communities to enhance their quality of life through social-emotional wellness, health wellness, and financial wellness. We have never felt so humbled and fortunate to be a part of such an amazing community of neighbors and volunteers as we did June 16th. The outpour of supporters in attendance that day included over 50 local and statewide businesses and organizations. That outpouring of support went a long way to helping our organization gain new supporters that will help us provide further services to this community through various programs such as the Safe Loud Teens Mentoring Program. We thank you all as a body for your continued dedicated service to making Troy a great place to live and stay. We thank Mayor Reese for his awareness, his awesome leadership, and steadfast support of the members of this community. We thank Councilmember Wanda Moultrie for your presence at the Juneteenth Freedom Day celebration. We'd also like to extend a warm thanks to the Troy Police Department, Fire Department, and City Hall workers who assisted us in the planning and execution of this event. We thank each of you sincerely for all you do to serve the people of Troy, and we look forward to a future success of the annual Juneteenth Freedom Day celebration for the city of Troy. It is our request today that Juneteenth Freedom Day Parade and celebration is acknowledged annually through Troy City calendar on this following Saturday, the Saturday following June 19th, if June 19th does not fall on a Saturday, beginning June 22nd, 2019. In friendship, Jamie McClain. I am the president of SAFE Incorporated, and our members of this committee are Tremaine McClain, Cynthia Holmes, Rochelle Dobbins, Tiandra Burnett, Darrell Kennedy, Melissa Williams, and Glenda Kelly. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your letter, and thank you for hosting this event in the city of Troy.
It's well noted that we'll look into it on that calendar.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments from the council for Ms. McClain? Thank you, Ms. Moulton. The next item on your agenda is Miss Senior USA recognition, and Ms. Burks, if you'll come forward, and with the council's permission, I will. Our mayor is not here; he is away on business, but I would like to present Ms. Burks with a proclamation from the mayor, commending you on being Miss Senior USA. And I'll read it very briefly as whereas the city of Troy, Alabama is pleased to honor Miss Sarah Jo Burks, a citizen of Troy, on the occasion of her being named Miss Senior USA 2018, and are celebrating this day as Sarah Jo Burks Day. And whereas we recognize her 30 years of dedicated employment to Troy University and its students, and whereas her efforts to encourage others by example, as she herself received her BS degree at a later age, and later received her master's in business administration, are truly an inspiration to citizens of all ages. And whereas we recognize her contribution to our city, state, and nation to bring attention to senior ladies and their contribution to our society, and whereas we encourage all citizens to live by her philosophy of life, reminding us that, quote, we are never too old and it's never too late to achieve our dreams. Now, therefore, I, in his place, Jason Hay Reeves, Mayor of the City of Troy, Alabama, and on behalf of the Troy City Council, do hereby proclaim July the 24th, 2018 as Sarah Jo Burks Day in the City of Troy, Alabama. I hereby express our appreciation and gratitude to Sarah Jo for her many years of service to this community and extended best wishes for continued success and happiness in the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. If the council would like, I would like for all of y'all to come forward and let's have our picture made with Ms. Burks.
Thank you.
Make the mayor jealous.
When the mayor was, he and my daughter are the same age, we carpooled together, so I carried the mayor to school.
Good. We'll definitely remember that and remind them.
Well, he can say the senior USA carried him.
That's right.
That's his name.
All right.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Ms. Burks. Would you like to say a word to it? All right.
Thank you so much. I can say it without being interrupted. Thank you so very much for honoring me. I really appreciate you this. And if God's willing, we may one more crown. I go to the senior universe in November the 3rd. I will miss the choice on But and on June 16th, I mixed your activity because I was receiving this crown in Las Vegas. I would probably do this and support you for that, but otherwise I was in Las Vegas doing that. But thank you again so much. This is really
Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations. And we look forward to recognize you again as Miss Senior Universe. And if we have anything to do with it, you'll win. Thank you. The next item of business on our agenda is Miss Margie Florence Barrow and Miss Cheryl Shipman. And they would like to discuss justice for Mr. Bobby Tremaine Barrow. Did I say the name correctly?
You should, yeah.
Thank you. If you will please step to the mic and briefly express your concerns.
First of all, my name is Ms. Margie Florence Barrow, and I'm here to as the justice for Mr. Bobby Tremaine Barrow. We want justice, we want peace, and no crook police. No crook sheriff is not on here, but sheriff, judges, and prosecutors, and this DA's officer, district attorney. We want justice. 7. So we know what racism, police brutality, and getting no justice is all about. And being law-abiding citizens, we don't take it lightly. Okay. I haven't read the paper. I didn't want to read the paper. I was told that it said something about throwing out the charges. Well, during when Bobby was in the hospital, I was with him before he left Troy, Alabama, in the emergency room. Before he came in, I was at the emergency room. So, Bobby suffered. He suffered from his body having 18 or 19 surgeries. 18 or 19 surgeries. He had to have this because of Mr. Demetrius Potts Berry. He was a well-known drug dealer. And this happened at a well-known crack house and bootleg house. That's where it started from. And I saw the last birthday Bobby Barrow, Bobby Tremaine Barrow, which is a child I had to bring up as my very own. I called the Troy Police Department, and I talked to Mr. Randall Barr, which is the chief of police. I asked him, have you got a guy who shot and brutally murdered Bobby Tremaine Barrow? Mr. Randall Barr told me, say, I decided to rule it as self-defense. Because the guy turned himself in, he told me that Bobby was trying to rob him of his dope. And my question I've been asking the city, this is a convicted felon you're talking about. Coming to the police department, you say he has a gun. You say he has a gun. What is he doing with the gun? He's a convicted felon. What is he doing with the gun? What was he doing? Discharging a firearm into a public place that could have killed anybody. What is he doing? Why did you arrest him? He's discharged a firearm. He is a felon in possession of a firearm. So why didn't you charge him? Why didn't you charge him? Mr. Barr did not seem, he didn't want to comfort me, he didn't want to comfort our family, and he didn't want to express his sympathy to Bobby. So we know the judges down at Pike County Courthouse, they do certain things for certain people. They do a lot of favors for a lot of people. So we know there's no justice down there for us at Pike County District DA's office. I went down there trying to talk to him. The DA and the prosecutor did not talk to me. Trying to talk to Mr. Barr, not talking to me. So I'm just saying we still want justice, peace, no crooked police. We feel like the case should be investigated to the highest extent possible by possibly the FBI and the used to be the ABI, but I think it's something else now. So we just want y'all to let y'all know we're still hurting. Not only did this man shoot and kill, brutally murder Bobby Tremaine Barrow, but he shot and caused the death of another person. So Mr. Big Stuff, who do you think you are? You're going to shoot and kill and brutally murder two people? You can't say that Bobby was trying to fight you because Bobby had surgery on her arm and he was not even able to do that. So we just want the police protection in our city. We want to feel safe. And we have been stalked by this guy also. We had to go to the police station for and the DA's office, nobody talked to us, for Mr. Demetrius Potts Berry. And the courthouse, we was sort of Pike County Courthouse with special things for the Potts family. We're a victim of drunk drivers and nobody would know what happened. We had died. There's some Potts family, some more families, I'm sure they do special favors for too. But we are concerned about this special Potts family. Right now we are. We're concerned with all family. We don't want this to happen to anybody. That's why I'm a known person since I don't know how long. I've been telling y'all that you need to do something about the crack houses and the bootleg houses in Troy, Alabama. Because we got too many children, old people, young people, everybody that get killed. And that's all I have to say. Once again, I just showed you though, this is police brutality. I did this, I taught school and I went to National Library Writing Project out of Troy University where we were writing, so I'm used to doing stuff like this. So this is what I have. And that's all I have to say, and I just want to say thank you until the end of the later day.
Thank you all. Thank you very much. All right, then one item that I did skip on the agenda because she is not here, but Ms. Katie Thomas with the Pike County Extension Office was going to speak to us about some items that they have coming up, and she was unable to make it this evening, so we will move her to our next meeting. The next item on our agenda is...
I want to say something before we
explain your neighborhood concerns. Thank you for being with us.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's just new for me. I don't know that I can put the words right, but I try to do my best to let everybody understand the reason why I'm here. I come here 10 years ago. I've been in and out of prison all my life. But my sister stayed on Montgomery Street, 135 Montgomery Street. I've been there 10 years. She's been there long for me. We got a problem there. I don't know what it turned to. This problem is, I've been to the police department, I've been to the health department, also been to the district attorney department. Well, it's private property, but I'm understanding. But it's not private property when we can't sit on our front porch and smell urine and watching people pull their privates and women pull it in their privates and use bathrooms that we can see, that we live, that our people ain't there. Every rest of the people in a body house. This house that I'm talking about is a vacant house that is private property that Montgomery on, that he letting a guy stay under the car here. And people come from everywhere. I don't see Montgomery type, Florida type, everywhere. They got live music, they disrespectful, and everything's over. You know what I'm saying? But usually there we can't sit on our front porch for the smell that urinate in the backyard and then number two in the backyard and all like that. Sit on the front porch, the old ladies, old men sit there and live music, cussing and fighting. We need to do something with this. It's that man. What I've been here with, I work all over the place, man. The biggest community, the rich folks I work with, they don't have that. I talk to you about it. They don't have that. They don't want that. They don't do something about it. But this is the problem that we got to solve. One way or another, this problem we got to solve. We need to do something about it. There's no exception. The guy that did that, get a job, get him high. But why we got to sit there and we can't try to run forward with smelling that kind of use? I don't have the driveway fixed on our driveway. I don't put a block in it. I went to my landlord, he put no trespass sign. The other day we come out in the backyard, that is someone, I can't say they did it. I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they did it. But someone started using that for down there. We got no trespass sign. I don't know where you're turning to, but come here and see talking to you. The health department, they can't do that. Police department, they can't do that. The way you're turning. What can we do about this situation? There's live music, fighting going on. There's no law. I can understand if he lives there and pays rent there. You know what I'm saying? But the house is locked up. We didn't have this problem before his sister died. We had that kind of problem. I called his sister, she go over there and clean it up. But now he don't call him, talk to him, I don't talk to him. My landlord talk to him, but everybody. The old folks across the street can call him, talk to him about diabetes. They don't talk to him about fighting, everything. Nothing to do with anything. I had to come like this way here. Try to do something. But it's out of hand. We need to do something. Now, tomorrow, we need to talk. Now, because the end of it, going to kill him, which you don't need. I done baby, don't come on that premise to people. That's the number one now, trying to keep myself out of trouble. My sister did that. I pay rent. You know what I'm saying? I work hard for what I got. Everything I got, I done paid for. I can't put nothing on my front porch. Next day I get up, it's gone. I had a lot of normals in the backyard. They gone. The man owned the house, said you put 10 on the house. The next day, he's gone. It's out of hand. We got to do something with this. Which, I hate what it come down to this way. I can come here where I can go, try to talk to everybody again. I got no big. I don't want to take it in my own hand. I work for that. And nobody give me that. I'm 60. the same barrel that what do, and I know how to feel to have stuff, and I want to keep it, but I can't keep it like this way. You know, other people get it, and it just disrespect. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense for a young woman to come out and go behind a house and pull her pants down and they go, people say the quote. For a young man to do the same thing, my house away, and they come on that side and say, my sister said, respect her, you don't respect nobody else. And that's how it is. It's that way. And we got to do it.
All right, Mr. Walker, we appreciate you bringing this concern to us, and I promise you we will look into it and get the appropriate personnel to look into what's going on and see what we can do to help.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, our next item on the agenda, we'll receive a report from our fire chief on our ISO rating, which is Insurance Services Office. Chief, thank you for being here.
You know, as y'all know, we were, the ISO came in February, March timeframe. We got our report back about 2-3 weeks ago, and the city of Troy's ISO rating is going to drop to a 2, ISO rating of 2, effective 1 October. And I just wanted to come before y'all and thank y'all for giving us the resources to make this happen. Everything costs money, and you know, this is kind of a report card for the fire department. And out of a possible 100 points, we scored an 88. I think y'all have copies of all that. Our last report come out in late 2015, and it was almost an 80. And so we've gone up about 8 points. And just kind of giving y'all just a snapshot of what's going on with the Troy Fire Department. And I want to recognize the guys back here with us. That's Chief Shader and Chief Helm. One man can only do one thing. I've got a great support staff. Chief Rose, the Fire Marshal Brady Cox. They wasn't able to be here tonight, but every guy from the oldest guy there to the youngest man on the force. That's they work real hard, strive every day to help the citizens of Troy, and it showed off when we got this report back.
Thank you, Chief, and thank you to your employees and your staff for accomplishing this. I know the mayor brought this up a couple of meetings ago that our ISO rating was improving, and on behalf for myself, and I'm sure I'll speak for the council, but they can speak as well. We appreciate the job y'all are doing and protecting our city and providing these services and reducing this rating so that the insurance for our business and residential owners are much improved. So we appreciate that very much. Does anybody on the council want to say anything about the ISO rating?
Just echo congratulations and appreciation.
Job well done.
Thank you.
And Wanda's got sticky hands.
Just so I can understand, Chief, when I looked at your hydrant flow data summary, I noticed that the availability and what we need on some of those items, it was like we didn't have it available.
Great fire flow.
Yes, so what do we do when it's not?
I can't speak for the water department today. It's great. That was one of the things. That was one of the things that was improved from the last was fire flow, and all the older water mains in town, all the wells that they've been improving. That all helps because this is great in the fire department, our communication center, which is including Chief Bar and the 911, and also the water department. So it's a community effort.
That's Mike, was my speaking up here.
Yeah.
So I mean, what do we do, Mike, when there's not
As you're aware, that the infrastructure for the city on the water side, we've done a lot of upgrades, but there are areas that it's all money. Everything's money, and so we are working on those areas, but we have to take them off in little pieces. We can't just go into these areas and completely renovate the water lines. There's millions of dollars. And you've blessed us with some grants and some bond money. We've had some SRF money. spend it in the best possible ways, and that's, I believe I'm right in saying that helped in this higher grade, but it's just going to take time.
And also, one of those fire flows is through another water district. It's not through the city of Troy. Because we have city limits that is not covered by the city of Troy water. It's covered by the Pike County Water Authority.
I don't want to tell I said city of Troy too.
And you remember that, of course, Country Club and other areas are furnished by Pike County Water, and they are substandard fire protection, and there's nothing we can do in those areas. We can't go in and take them over. They're the ones that, because everybody I think everybody living in those areas would love for us to come, but because I live in one, but that's just not a possibility. And we can't make Pike County Water improve the fire protection. So we're not going to be do anything. Y'all will be the only ones that would be able to do something.
So would this maybe require some kind of conversation with us in the county?
It's been had for I've been here 39 years, and I know that probably 30 plus, we've talked with them. We've talked about taking over the lines. Any conversation you want to have is more than welcome from the utility side. We'd love for you to talk with them.
And from the fire side as well.
Yes.
Okay, well, I ain't talking about myself. I'm talking about when we talk. We talking about having young guys with us, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, absolutely.
We'd love to.
I can just read numbers. I don't know the other stuff. And I'm just wondering why it was like this, because this is a report from 2014, and we're in 2018, and I'm just wondering why there is. Okay.
You may have it. Okay.
Question for either of both y'all. Was one of y'all tell the public why the fire hydrants, the caps are being painted different colors? But I've actually called.
Actually, ISO actually grades us on that. And what the water department's done is they've gone in and they started actually bringing the hydrants up where they're very serviceable for us, and also color coding them. So that's when our guys pull up and they see the top color of it, they know what main size and what fire flow it is. So the next hydrant up will be a better hydrant. So that's all part of this grade as well. So that's why that's happening. So they actually gave us credit for that because we had already implemented it. And you'll see that citywide. It's just going to take a little time to get all of it.
Psychedelic.
Easy to see it now.
I'm not taking away from the great good job that you all are doing. I just want to know why there's a difference in the need and availability.
Right. It all depends on main size and.
I saw a street close to my house. And
right.
I want to make sure you got water for the fire.
Well, that's all calculations too.
Okay.
And we've got trucks that have two pumps on them, so.
Okay.
Part of the money that you let us spend is develop the water model, and in this water model we can do fire scenarios to find out, to help the fire department to know where our weakest areas, and we know those, and that's part of this is all part of an ongoing program to develop and to improve, and we'll hope to present that to you soon and show you some if you want to come to the utilities, and we'd love to show you what the water model could do. We'd love to. I think we did it once before. I think it was before you. I don't know. You come see it. We'll show it to you.
Okay. Thank you.
And also, what y'all approved a couple of council meetings ago about the tanker task force. Once that's up and running, that will also help water flow. So as long as we've got the availability of water from tankers in those outlying areas that are a little substandard on fire flow, we'll be able to subsidize them.
Appreciate you, Chief. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And thank you, and please thank your employees for a job well done.
Yes, sir.
All right, the next item of business is, I believe, a transfer of retail beer and retail wine license. Mr. Beeks, will you present this agenda item?
Yes, sir. We have an applicant of PK9 Management LLC. They're requesting for a class license 50 retail beer and a 70 retail table wine. Both of them are off premise only. It's located at 803 U.S. Highway 231 South. Mr. Patel, would you like to come up and speak to us? Tell us what you plan on doing, please.
They already sell the beer and wine over pretty much. I took over the business, so I transferred the license from previous owner to my LLC.
Okay. Where aware of that, and we want you to be aware that the city, the state, frowns on selling alcohol to minors. And periodically you might be checked. We hope that you will abide by the law.
I already have the store at the ZK. It's the same corporation, so.
Okay. I make a motion that we approve this transfer.
All right, and before we move further, I do want to note that the issues that the fire department had, I think, have been corrected.
Yes, sir. All those have been corrected.
All right, so we can move forward. All right, any other questions or comments regarding this particular license transfer? If I hear none, there is a motion by Mr. Meeks and a second by Ms. Moultrie. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, it is approved. Thank you. Appreciate it. Next item of business for the council is Resolution 2018-65, which is a bid award for utility fire retardant uniforms. Mr. Chandler? Sure. You want to come forward and camp out for a little while? Give us a brief synopsis of the resolution and the action you would like.
The electric department, the linemen are required to wear fire retardant uniforms. This was a bid award for those. Our previous contract had expired, so we sent out bids for this. Unfortunately, the 3 bids we got back, one of them was not labeled and addressed properly, could not be opened. The second bid, several of the items on the bid, the primary one we purchased a large quantity of, did not meet specifications. And on the third bid, they did not provide enough information to determine whether they met specifications. So it is our recommendation that we reject these bids. We will provide the specifications to try to prevent this going forward and revisit in the future with the mayor to
All right, you've heard the recommendation from Mr. Chandler. Is there a motion to reject the bid? By Mr. Jones, seconded by Ms. Baker. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the bids are rejected. Thank you. The next item of business is Resolution 2018-66, which is a bid award for pad mount switch. Mr. Chandler?
Yes, sir. I might ask for a forgive that all the items that are for the utility department tonight were all discussed with the mayor prior to putting on the agenda, and he was aware of when they got it. He's not here, but I'm sure you're aware.
Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you.
This pad mount switch, this is a new upgraded switch that will go in our electric system near the Zen Troy University. We're upgrading our capacity going to the university in that area get our program set up to meet all the FAA requirements to get us licensed to be to do this for the city goes. In addition, for this process, we're sharing some of the costs will also participate in this with us, and we get covered under this and give policy and procedure to apply to them, and some of their people will be participating in this required training as well when that time comes.
All right, and the cost for this is $10,894.
Yes, sir.
All right, are there any questions or comments for Mr. Chandler regarding the resolution?
This $10, will that include the training program?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's everything from the training, the filing and the procedures and the training. That's everything that you get the program set up. Yes, sir.
All right, any other questions, comments? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve? By Ms. Baker, seconded by Mr. Jones. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the resolution is unanimously approved. Thank you. The next item up is Resolution 2018-68, which is ALDOT Traffic Signal Agreement. And I understand this is more housekeeping than anything else, no cost, but Mr. Chandler, will you explain to us the new agreement?
Yes, sir. Recently we worked with the ALDOT to upgrade the signals and wiring and control cabinet at the 3 Madison Montgomery intersection, which is a DOT traffic intersection. We have an existing maintenance agreement with them in place because every new equipment being put in, ALDOT requires a new agreement to be signed, stating that new equipment was put in, and that's essentially the agreement you have in front of us. We have an existing agreement with that intersection, and sometimes this is just a amount that they require because of the new equipment. It was all our crews helped them and actually did work with the equipment and all the materials that were done to the city.
All right. Thank you. Any questions or comments to Mr. Chandler regarding Resolution 2016-68? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve? Okay. Thank you. Second. Motion by Ms. Moultrie, seconded by Mr. Jones. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the resolution is unanimously approved. Thank you. The next item is Resolution 2018-69, which is an engineering services agreement. Mr. Chandler?
Yes, sir. This is an engineering services agreement with Google Mills and Cape abbreviated GMC, and some of the documents there. They perform a good bit of engineering work for us, water, wastewater, sewer design, also in addition to the airport. Melissa's involved in our previous agreement with the 3-year agreement that's running out. This is essentially a new agreement to take its place going forward with them.
Is this a 3-year agreement as well?
No, sir. It is actually an open-ended agreement that we can do going forward. So that every 3 years we don't have to come back to you and do these. We can easily get out of the agreement within 90 days. Notice on our part if something goes on, we want to get out of it. But that's something that we're now allowed to do, not have to do a 3-year period for engineering services.
Is there a rate schedule you would say?
Going forward, yes, sir.
I mean, 10 years from now?
If it is, then we have the option to get out of it because it goes forward unless anything changes with their rate schedule. Then we can opt to get out of it at any point in time if we decide in 10 years or in 3 months if we want to.
Well, I hope that there are any changes to their costs that increase that you will come back to the council too.
Right. Between the previous agreement was 3 years ago, there were some slight increases on the hourly charges in there, and that's scheduled that put nothing significant on their hourly rates.
All right. Any questions or comments or other questions or comments for Mr. Chandler?
Yeah, other people pretty sick, they do work. Because the airport is not in Lubbock.
Make a motion.
Motion by Ms. Baker, seconded by Ms. Moultrie. All those in favor say aye. Aye.
some of the previous ones listed that were handled by the department were mistaken engineered. They will be no cost to the city to redo these because of the
That's good news. All right.
That being said, I make a motion. We reject.
All right, we have a motion by Ms. Moultrie to reject the bids, seconded by Mr. Meeks. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the bids are rejected. Thank you, Mr. Chandler. We'll jump back up to Resolution 2018-70, which is declaring an emergency situation related to Gibbs Street. Mr. Watkins, thank you for being here. Is Vaughn still here too?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Go ahead. Floor is yours.
A couple of weeks ago, I was contacted by Mr. Vaughn Daniels. There's an ongoing situation that they've been repairing on Gibbs Street right adjacent to the middle school. But what had happened, a hole had actually come in the pavement, and we investigated, and what we found there, we identified two voids under the pavement. We came up with a plan to repair the storm drain pipe, which is an undersized pipe, in place. Our plan was to take the old pipe out and increase the size to help take care of the increased runoff from all the development that's taking place on Gibbs Street since the original smaller pipe was installed. We began work Monday, yesterday, and actually found the situation was a lot worse than we had first anticipated. Besides the water piping through under the road, we discovered a hole in the existing pipe that had eaten a big void out under the road. And it was a situation, if not taken care of, it could lead to an emergency situation. Like I said, we mobilized the construction crew, S.A. Graham, given the contract to do the work for the amount of $124,499.70. Like I say, it started yesterday. We're in the process of taking the existing pipe out today. Hopefully this week we'll have the new pipe in, and they're on schedule to meet the deadline to have the road project complete by August 8th.
And I do know you know it's the wishes of the council that this is definitely finished before school starts.
Yes, sir.
And traffic is on that road. And want it done correctly, too, for the safety of our children and parents that are taking their children back and forth to school. Any questions or comments from the council, Mr. Watkins, at this point? Hearing what you have before you is a resolution of the City Council of the City of Troy, Alabama, making a declaration of emergency and authorizing, approving, and ratifying emergency construction work without the Alabama Public Works public advertisement and bid process due to the said emergency. So you have the resolution before you, council. If there are no other questions or comments, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
By Mr. Meeks, seconded by Mr. Jones. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, the resolution is unanimously approved.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Watkins.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vaughn. All right, Mr. Daniels, as we stated at the beginning of our meeting, we have amended our agenda for you to discuss the previous bid and a PO for your trucks.
We had previously bid trucks for three garbage trucks, automated garbage trucks. But in looking at the specifications, there was something omitted, which was to do steering or whether the person could drive from either side of the truck. That cost was $10,450 per truck, which the difference in our bid would be $31,350. So we would need to add that to our previous bid, which that total now would be $700,154.46.
46.
46.
you know, these funds are coming out of next year's budget, but we do need to get the PO stated. So if it is the wishes of the council, we will allow Mr. Daniels to add this to the cost and get his PO and get the trucks ordered.
Yes.
All right, and the clerk will make sure that is in the minutes. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Any questions or comments from Mr. Daniels before we leave?
Do we have to get, make a motion?
I don't know if we have to do do we need to do a resolution? Well, I'll do the resolution that we amend the bid for him to do that. So if there's a motion from the council, so moved by Mr. Meeks, seconded by Ms. Moultrie. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, it is approved. And that's fine. It's probably good that we did it that way. I was instructed that we didn't necessarily have to, but I would rather do it in a resolution so it's on record for sure. Thank you. And Shannon, if you don't mind, if you'll put that in resolution form and I'll sign it later so that we make sure it's spread in the minutes correctly. Okay? Thank you. All right. The next item of business is Ordinance 393, which is amending the personnel rules and regulations. And this will serve as a first reading. And for the public's knowledge, this is dealing with how we administer drug tests post-employment in the event of an accident. Did I say that correctly? Did you need to add anything, or is there anything you need to? But it will be duly advertised, and we will take up the ordinance at the next meeting. So, any questions or comments for Mr. Fannin, our safety director, on the ordinance? Hearing none, thank you, and that will serve as our first reading. We do not have any appointments this evening, and as stated earlier, our mayor is absent, away on business, and we will conclude with council member comments. Mr. Jones.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This afternoon, first of all, on Saturday, we had a Save Our Youth rally at the Washington Street Park, hosted by Miss Spagna. And I have to say myself, I think, it was a great success. We had a tremendous amount of kids. They had a wonderful time. There was a whole lot of, even Councilwoman Moultrie got in this survey. She was handing out hot dogs and but it was very good. It was a good outing for the kids, very good for the community. And I just want to thank the Spagnas for doing that. And I also like to say that on next Saturday at the Murphy Park, I believe the annual McNair back to school book bag.
On this side.
Yeah, on Saturday. This Saturday coming up. They will be having their annual, this is an annual thing in commemoration of Miss Annie Lewis McNair. And I think that one too will be a great success, and that's a good thing for our community and the kids going back to school. It really helps out a lot with the parents, and we appreciate everything and all they do. And lastly, I just like to send out condolences and let our prayers be with the Mitchell and the Belcher family and the passing of their loved ones, which is neighbors of mine. And we just want to send up prayer and let our thoughts be with them at this time. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Ms. Meeks?
Yes, I want to remind people in District 2 that our cleanup month is about to end. You have a little over a week left, so please take advantage of it. Also, I'd like to say I'm proud to live in the city of Troy. I think we have a wonderful police department, fire department, street department, water department, anybody, rec department, everybody concerned with the city. I think we have an outstanding departments, and I do appreciate everything y'all do. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Meeks. Ms. Baker?
Yes, I'll echo your comments, Greg. I know that we had some severe storms, and they don't seem to be going away anytime soon, but particularly last week we had crews out in some pretty severe conditions, and and we had power out all over the city. So I'd just like to thank those departments and those crews that worked extra hours to keep our city safe and to get us back on the grid in a very quick response time. You can tell school is starting we're about to get started with school, particularly with the university. I know that traffic is increasing. You go out to local stores and restaurants, and the crowds are growing. And sometimes we need to be reminded that that's a good thing. Then we need to be welcoming these new students and their parents and families into our communities. We hope that this is a healthy, happy, and safe home for their students, at least for the 4 or 5 or 6 years, however long they're here with us. And they're spending their tax money in Troy. So just a reminder to be welcoming to these new families, as well as our returning families that are coming back to Troy. That's all.
Thank you. Ms. Moultrie?
I would like to add to what Councilman Jones talked about. The Child Advocacy Centers will also be doing back-to-school supplies this Saturday. And I want to send out my condolence to, and we all do, to Mary Bland family in her passing. And I also want to commend our departments also. But I want us to always be mindful that sometimes it just takes a little more effort for us to communicate with some of our people in the community, so we can better understand things that happen in this community. And then if we talk to each other a little more about what's going on, then we'll be able to understand a little better. And it costs us nothing to communicate this better with the people that's in this city, because this is, it's about the people in the city, and it's about you all, and it's about us. But we have to learn to be about being about each other too. And sometimes it takes that extra time to communicate to make sure that we all understand some things that go on.
Thank you, Ms. Moultrie. I too want to echo everything that my colleagues have said up here, especially to our departments. I know, like Ms. Baker said, with some of these storms, a lot of you have been out in long hours, and that goes all the way from utilities to protecting our citizens to the people in our 311 center, staying here to after midnight to make sure all the calls were handled and everything was dispatched appropriately. So thank you to all of our city employees for what you do and what you do for our city. August is District 3's special cleanup month, so everybody get ready in District 3 for August to do that. The other thing I would like to bring up is Design Alabama, along with the Academy Street High School Design Place project. There will be 2 community come and go meetings. The first one is Thursday, August the 2nd, from 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at the Troy Public Library, to be able to share history, big ideas, and dreams for the school, the surrounding area, and community in our city. Also, the second community come and go will be Saturday, August the 4th, from 12 noon to 1:30 p.m. Also at the Troy Public Library. Stop then to give some ideas, but to see what the team has designed and suggested so far. Please be there to provide